recognize that motor. What the hell is that doing over there? Uh-oh. Well, oh, look what's in place. A real motor. Yeah, we got the Vanguard in place, guys. Everything went off pretty good last night. I was out here working on it, tinkering around on it. Pulled off. I pulled the whole motor off in about 25 minutes or so. Wasn't too bad. The bolts were, they're kind of seized in there. I mean, they're just a pain in the butt to get at because of the back one here. Actually, no, it was the front because of the axle piece that's in the way. But everything went together pretty good. It's not even bolted down yet or anything yet. I still got to, I got to figure a way how to. When I measured everything, I thought everything was going to line up good because I had the adjuster things in here, but I guess it didn't quite all work out. I'm actually about a ½ inch away from the hole. So what I might do is I might put a steel plate right on top of this, and it'll probably be maybe about a foot long or something like that, or 11 inches long. Put a plate over that, bolt the motor down to the plate, and then I'll put the plate down onto the old son of a bitch right there. So, but everything else lined up pretty good on it. Just checking out the back axle right now. I almost have the tire off. I just gotta finish pulling it off. I just want to double check everything back there, make sure none of the bearings fell out in it. So have to just take a look at it. I mean, it's still pretty solid, but I don't want to judge it just yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna pop it off, give it a quick little look over, and we'll be good to go. I decided what I'm gonna do for the pulley wise. I might do the pulley this week. I'm not sure. I just want to get this thing running good, and then we'll do the pulley swap on it. I'm thinking about doing a 3-inch pulley in the back, and possibly maybe like a 4.5, maybe 5 in the front. So you guys let me know. As opposed to you guys saying about the differential, the rear end, if it's locked or not. If the rear end's locked, like the differential's locked. Well, it already is locked, and I guess it came factory like that. I mean, it's just friggin' locked. So it's pretty cool, I gotta say. I mean, I don't think anyone's already taken the thing apart and did it, but I mean, everything's on it pretty much factory. So yeah. But just a few little things left to do. So if worse comes worse, if I finish this, and if I have enough time today, I'm gonna run down to Easton Bearings and I'll grab some of the other stuff. For the throttle on the motor here, what I was thinking about doing is I might just leave the original throttle the way it is, and I'll just use the choke throttle for the for this thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I mean, I can run this over like this, you know, reach fine, or I can just leave everything the way it is. I think I might just leave everything the way it is. I think it would be simpler. I'm just gonna tuck the cables in there, you know, maybe wire up the kill switch, I don't know, but I'm happy with the decision that I made putting the Vanguard on it. It'll run just much nicer. Won't be as vibrating as much either. These Tecumsehs have like a little bit of a vibration to them, but yeah. Well, I'm gonna get back to work and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here's where we're at. Got the motor completely all bolted up. I ended up putting this plate in. It actually worked out really good because of the difference between the bolts and whatnot. So I ended up just going something similar like that, and it worked out really good. There's another plate right underneath this plate, so there's actually like an extension piece right there. So it actually worked out really good. I still gotta get one more bolt. I kind of sort of fucked up right here. I gotta get one more bolt right in there. But that's no big deal, I can wait. Just kind of started redoing the carburetor right now because it was just so friggin' rusted up and stuff like that. Well, I guess my paint didn't hold. Oops. Oh well. So yeah, I got some of it in the chem dip right now. It's just soaking. I'm looking for my air hose piece right now, which I can't even find. So, oh, maybe it's in here. Nope, not in there. But I hate it when you're looking for friggin' tools. It takes you forever. Like, I know it's here someplace, but the question is where? Where is it at? You know? Son of a bitch. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this thing run today. Put the pulley on and take for a quick little cruise. And then tomorrow, I'll probably go down to Eastern Bearings or something, grab the new pulleys, and I can grab some bearings for some other projects in the back here that I got going on. So yeah, I haven't fully even finished taking off that wheel yet. It's just sat there since the whole time. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go upstairs, have some lunch. And yeah, the Vanguard, ladies and gentlemen, the Vanguard wheel horse. Well guys, when firing up your lawn tractor, make sure your oil cap stays on. Son of a bitch. Aw, shit, what the fuck's going on over here now? Everything's fucking leaking. Yeah, shut that off. Ah, fuck. Holy shit, look at all this. All over the TV. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I forgot to screw on the oil cap right here. Oops. Doesn't that belong in there? Yeah, I can't believe I just did that. Like I saw on the frickin' subwoofer. Aw, son of a bitch. Everything's just coated. Look at the cable box. Oh. Holy shit. Alright, I gotta freaking clean this mess up. The chair is just coated. Look at the chair is just coated in oil. Oops. Probably should have did that first. That's a friggin' Vanguard for you. Power and a wheel horse. Well, as you guys can see, we got the motor running. Definitely much smoother than the Tecumseh. That's for friggin' damn sure. Also got the mower deck off. This thing was only 2 pins. It was just this one pin right here. And then actually all you gotta do is just come over here and there's like this little flapper thing. And just release that and it drops. Most simplest little deck I've ever taken off ever. So that's pretty freaking sweet. But this thing's like 50 bazillion times better with the Vanguard on it. Definitely a lot smoother. Doesn't vibrate as much and all that good stuff. So I'm eventually gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna do the pulley swap or not. I don't know. Because if I do the pulley swap, it's gonna change a lot of things on here. I mean, the more I'm looking at it, the more work I'm gonna end up doing. I mean, first off, I think it might be the, I don't know. It's just up in the air. I mean, I might do it, I might not do it. I just don't know really what my plan is yet for it. I think I'm gonna wait a little while, probably about a week or so. And then eventually I'll do the pulley swap on it. I'm not going to do it right away. I was thinking about doing it right away, but I think I'll leave it for now. Make sure everything's all worked out and whatnot. And then we'll do the pulley swap. I gotta go get a new belt for this thing. And then we'll come back. We'll put the new belt on, give it a little test drive, I guess. But that's pretty much about it. I mean, this thing bolted on nice. Everything's much smoother now. So, yeah. Now we got a 7-horse Vanguard on. I'm going to tape these things up in here. Keep everything all original in case I do decide one day to restore everything. So I'll put all that stuff in there. I got the mower deck that's going to go in the shed with the Hahn. And I got the a brand new belt and the leftover parts right here for that. So those will all go in the shed. I'll label those up and maybe someday we'll do a restore on it. I don't know. But at least I have the original deck with it, so that's good. And I mean, it definitely is gonna work out great because of the ball hitch too. I mean, I'm just gonna use it for a friggin' romping pulling tractor. And boom, there we go. Unbelievable. Friggin' rights. Alright, well here's where we're at with the wheel project. Popped up the back axle, not the back axle, the back wheel here, and yeah, turns out that nothing came loose or anything, so that's good. I guess it must have been, oh, it must have been like a slow little something leak is something that might have happened a long time ago, but it seems to be working fine now. But when I popped up the tire, this tire sure does have a lot of friggin' dry rot in it. Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't look as bad on the camera, but when in person you're friggin' looking at it, it's pretty bad. I did notice on the top here, it does say wheel horse. It's pretty friggin' sweet. And these are Turf Saver tires, like Sears Craftsman. So I bet you that Turf Saver probably did like a deal with a bunch of the local tractor venues or something like that. Because I've noticed Wheel Horse is on them, MTD is on them, and Craftsman is on them. So that's something right there. But I went down and got a new belt, and I actually purchased the wrong belt. I think I might have grabbed the wrong one. By mistake, I grabbed the second one that he gave me, which was the bigger one. So I have to go back to tomorrow, just change them out. They actually called me up and said, "Hey Keith, you kind of took the wrong belt." I'm like, "What? Oh shit." So that's going to go back, and we're going to swap it over with the new one. I just tried this one, you know, maybe just see if it worked or not, but it doesn't work. You need a friggin' file just to lift the seats, that way that just comes in. So anyway, that's going to go back. Luckily they're right down the road down by PJ's house, so no big deal there. But I asked them about the pulley for the front end here. They do have one in stock. It's like 37 bucks. I said, fuck that. I'll buy something off of eBay for that price. So I'm sure I can find another one out. And also I had to get these small bearings. This thing here. It's like a little bearing. Son of a bitch. And my plan is these Carlisles are going to go on the Husqvarna for the front end, because then they got the nicer tire trip pattern in them. And I'm putting ball bearings in them. So that way it just drives a little bit more nicer. So I already got one in. Each bearing for those are like 13 bucks. So I'm gonna look on eBay tonight trying to find the cheaper version. I got to bolt on the starter for the son of a bitch that's probably coming around the corner right now. Nope, possibly not. Cause he'll be here shortly later on today to pick up that snow blower. I'm hoping I gotta get a hold of the other guy for the leaf blower, and I gotta get a hold of the other guy for the Toro. So you're looking at right around 500 bucks worth of unpaid work right there. So I need my money. So yeah, I'm gonna get the chainsaw here. The cop brought it by the other day. It doesn't need a thing. I fired it up, it ran, it cuts, you know. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see and find out what the deal is. I mean, I didn't have any problem starting it, so yeah. Well, everyone's always asking me, when's the time to change your oil? I'll tell you when it's time to change your oil. When it's friggin' this color. And thick. It's like friggin' paint. But it's oil. Unbelievable. Yep, work on this engine. And doing an oil change on it. And also just got done putting a new head gasket on it. And I'll show you the head gasket that was on it. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I know when it's time to change your head gasket. I'll show you when it's time to change your head gasket. When your friggin' head gasket's actually missing a piece and you're blowing chunks out the side of it. Oh yeah, I just spent the last friggin' hour and a half working on this thing. Assembled it to find out that thing had like next to nothing compression on it. Due to that. So I thought there was a crack in the block, looking at everything. And I know some blow-by was happening. So put a new head gasket on, and then I went to go fire it up, and well, I went to go check the oil. Freaking the oil's like friggin' paint. Unbelievable. But that's where I with this thing. This is one of those shaft motors, those weird little bottom ones. I'm working on for Boss Man. So, but man, that's just friggin', you know, that's just like a friggin' paint. It's like house paint. Unbelievable. Oh, want some hood milk, anybody? It's right there in the middle. Alright guys, well, I'm still here working on some odds and shit. I gotta get a motor done tomorrow. It's getting pretty late out. I already got the motor all assembled now. I'm just getting the last of it good to go. It's right there. It's pretty much all set, ready, good to go tomorrow. He's gonna come pick that up, so that's good. Then I'm slightly working on this motor right here. This is Boss Man's motor. It needs a recoil out, so I already got most of the parts all done on it, reassembled and everything. And then there's that motor over there that someone dropped off to swap over that motor and do a couple of other things to it. That one I'm just going to strip down. I'm going to use the pull rope for this motor I got in the back. I just realized that it was a, not that one, but the one right next to it. The old go-kart motor that we had, it was bought from Crazy Larry. I'm going to use that recoil on that. And a few other little odds and parts, but yeah. But as the day goes on, getting pretty late. I would say it definitely looks a shitload better without the deck on. Looks a little bit more tractor-like. I gotta go down to Eastern Banks tomorrow. I'll pick up the new belt, and I gotta pick up some penetrating fluid. I just want to get the rest of this dried up dirt and grease off of here, and I'll put the keyway back in place. Oh, the friggin' mosquitoes are in here, son of a bitch. Do that up real quick, and we'll be driving this thing up and around tomorrow. Also, we're gonna move the trailer, I think, sometime this week. So my plan is this thing's gonna go in the front yard. The big trailer's gonna go on the front yard over by the side. We're gonna try and use this to tow it. So put it to the test. I've already tried towing it back and forth a few times. It does a pretty good job. So I'll be pretty curious to see how well this thing really does. That'll be the true test. But anyway, guys, it's getting kind of late. So till tomorrow, keep on friggin' chooching the free wheel. Oh yeah. Shoot shit. Well guys, I had to put the last tire on. I was pretty curious to see what it looked like. And it looks friggin' awesome, I gotta say. Look at that thing. Just unbelievable. What the hell? Oh, come on. Not on all fours. Not in this shop you don't do that. Come on. I friggin' put you over here. Stupid Mrs. John Deere. Oh, just can't keep them freaking separated. One's a freaking horse, one's a freaking deer. Come on. Seriously? What the fuck?